Today I had a wonderful experience with an undercover Confederation friend. I was really creeped out and nervous about the situation, and the friend's presence, the undercover Confederation operative, let me know they're aware of the situation, and their good presence helped me to know everything's gonna be okay. They radiate, this particular operative radiated a feeling of friendship and calmness, and it's truly awesome to be in the presence of undercover Confederation operatives, or also known as the W56. So I'm truly grateful for that friend, and anyone can have assistance from them. They're our friends, and they'll always be there for us if we have a sincere attitude of service towards them. And they'll know if we have a sincere attitude of service because they have registering discs to read our thoughts. So if you want to come in contact with them, pray to God that you can have assistance from them and see them as friends, and support their confederation, and their registering discs will pick up your thoughts and either influence your subconscious from a distance with the technology, or they may send an undercover operative which radiates energy like friendship and peace, or they may do a combination of both, or they may not do anything at the time, but later on they might do something. It's up to them, but they will help out anyone who's sincere in service towards them because they're our friends. And they also recommend following Sermon on the Mount, from what I've seen. Both the Confederation and the Alliance recommend the Bible in general, but I found the Sermon on the Mount works best for me, particularly because I'm harassed a lot from evil groups. So what I find helpful is forgiving the evil, that I'm guaranteed to make it into higher places in the next life. And at the same time, I can pray for what I want, as Jesus says in the Sermon on the Mount. And usually what I pray for is that the operatives live a good life in every future life, and they're happy when I say that. And I pray for the Confederation and Alliance to be successful. And then I also pray that I hope to make it with Dr. Nelson's group with my memory intact. So that way I can use evil to my advantage while letting the Confederation deal with the undercover, the evil operatives. And let's actually, there's those two things that they recommend, actually. The third thing is to see them as friends. So try to and they recommend having a clear mind. The best way, for me anyway, to have a clear mind, I find, is by listening to the breath as I breathe. And by focusing on the breath and knowing that I'm my mind energy and not the body, that helps to clear the mind by focusing my awareness on the mind and knowing that I'm the mind energy or soul. At the same time, listening to the breath helps to ignore unwanted thoughts, or if you're an electronic harassment victim, it helps to ignore the V2K and the NLP. I'm gonna actually make a book about this later, but this is just what I found to be helpful, and hopefully it can be helpful for others. And the Confederation doesn't come from Venus. That was memory manipulation from evil groups, as stated on Brother Bob's Alliance TerraKor website. And operatives, when they die, their mind energy or soul leaves the body, and they have a machine that can take the soul and transfer it into a new body. And they could also do a reverse diversion, in my opinion, when they could send it to a certain stage, to an embryo in a certain stage of development, and then they could grow up here. They grow up and live among us as operatives, both the evil and the positive ones, to carry out their missions. Anyway, I hope you find this information helpful. The friends are truly awesome. So, hope my wish is that everyone on this planet sees the Confederation as friends, and the Alliance too. They're both wonderful, especially the friends that I've come across, and the wonderful W56, and especially the wonderful Friendship and Peace and Bug Nelson's group and all of them. Okay, thank you.